Hello and welcome to the Jorigaming Ys Origin boss guide series. Khonsclard is probably the most difficult boss while playing as either Unica or Hugo. The first time you fight him in the story mode, you will most likely want to be level 34 or 35. The boss is level 32 at this point. Despite its difficulty, it is a very fun fight to do, at least in my opinion. The boss will use the following abilities during the fight. Quicksand will make the sand under your feet pull you towards Khonsclard. Every time you knock off 20% of his health, the pull will become stronger. This is a passive ability that is active during the entire fight. Khonsclard can shoot a wave of green projectiles at the player. They lock on to the player when they are shot. The black bolts are a very rapid wave of black projectiles. Since it is difficult to predict when they are shot, you can easily get hit by them. However, the pattern in which they are shot is always the same. The boss can also shoot a form of seed-like green projectiles. These will lock on the player when shot as well. The boss releases a swarm of bugs that cover the entire area. On lower difficulties it is possible to use your double jump to jump over them, but this is not possible on Nightmare. The best way to deal with them is to place a trap mine to kill the front row of the swarm, which enables you to jump over the rest of them. Another choice is to quickly switch to your force shield ability and use the levitation to fly over them. Khonsclard pounds the ground with one of his tentacles, creating a shockwave of sand. He will continue to use this ability for a while. The best way to dodge this ability is to get close to the side of the boss. This causes him to do his next ability. When you are close to the boss, he will use his pound ability. He will pound the ground with two of his tentacles, which creates a shockwave that will cover the entire width of the room. Additionally, he will spit out a series of fireballs that fall down on the player's location, leaving a small burning zone for a while. Due to a lack of a better name, I will call these tumbleweed, although they resemble more of some kind of medicine balls. These balls will roll around the area for a while, bouncing off the walls. In combination with other abilities, these can be difficult to dodge. Khonsclard will usually pause for a while shortly before he releases them. This is a good indication of what to expect. The small adds also have an ability. This is the heal ability. This will slowly heal the boss. The fight consists of two phases that keep alternating. Every time you enter phase 1 it will become slightly more difficult. When you start the fight, Khonsclard will summon two adds that remain stationary. The objective is to kill these adds to enter phase 2. Every time you take 20% off his HP, the amount of adds will increase by 1. The adds also have 6 fixed positions in which they can appear. The best ability to use in this fight is the trap mine ability. This is because you can hit all adds on one side of the room with one well placed charged trap mine. It might take a few attempts to learn what the optimal position is to hit all 3 adds. You need to place 3 charged trap mines to defeat one add, so it will take you a minimum of 6 trap mines to kill all adds on one side of the room. The fight is mainly about dodging his abilities as best as possible. Every time he uses his shockwave ability, you can force him to do the next ability by going next to him. This will make a portion of the fight quite predictable and easy to deal with. Phase 2 is the nuke phase of the fight. Every time you have defeated all adds in the area, the eye on top of the boss becomes vulnerable. Jump on top of the boss to deal 20% damage and get back to phase 1. The boss is coded to take a maximum of 20% damage for each part of the fight. Every time you hit this limit, he will gain 1 additional add. If you fail to deal 20% damage, you will still be in the first part. For example, if you hit him until 85% of his health bar on the first phase 2, you can only take him to 80% on the second phase 2 before he goes back to phase 1 again. Here is the footage of my first time attack kill on him. Note that I managed to defeat him with only 1 HP left. I hope this guide helped you defeat the boss. If you want a more detailed written guide, you can visit the forum, which is linked in the description. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.